crocodiles the ultimate apex predators with ruthless and precise hunting tactics. They lurk beneath the water, patiently waiting, then strike in a flash, leaving prey no chance to escape. How do crocodiles set the perfect trap without letting their victims flee? Don't miss this video to uncover the deadly hunting secrets of the swamp's most feared predator. Welcome to Wild Animals Explore, your gateway to the wild's greatest mysteries. Today, we uncover the ruthless hunting tactics of crocodiles, the ultimate apex predators. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and leave a comment to stay updated with more thrilling videos. The valley is in the dry season, with only a few rare water holes remaining. This place attracts thousands of animals from the surrounding region. The water's surface is still like a murky mirror, disturbed only by the occasional whisper of the wind. The crocodile's strategy is to remain submerged, holding its breath, waiting with the patience of a calculating hunter. At the water's edge, parched deer cautiously approach, their slender legs carefully feeling the soft mud beneath them. The scent of water is more tempting than the vague unease lingering in their instincts. One lowers its head, dipping its muzzle into the cool water, unaware that death is lurking just beneath the surface. In the blink of an eye, the water erupts. The crocodile surges from the depths like an arrow, its steel-trapped jaws clamping onto the prey's throat. A sharp, chilling snap echoes through the air. Razor-like teeth pierce deep into flesh, and before the deer can even cry out, the beast drags it into the water. Desperate thrashing sends ripples spreading outward. The predator has no time to savor its kill. Competition arrives almost instantly. 1, 2, then 3 more crocodiles lunge forward, their eyes glinting with ravenous hunger. They are not allies, they are rivals. And then, the most brutal moment unfolds. The death roll, the legendary merciless spin. Each crocodile seizes a piece of the prey and begins to twist with terrifying speed. The water was calm, reflecting the gray sky of the sultry afternoon. A crocodile over 4 meters long lay motionless in the murky water, only its cold eyes and tiny nostrils showing above the surface. It was like a lifeless log drifting, but inside was a perfect hunting machine, patient and calculating. Not far away, the animals, withered by thirst, were slowly approaching the water's edge. Their skinny legs groped in the soft mud, their ears always pricked up in alertness, but they did not notice the danger lurking in the deep water. The crocodile, with its sharp eyes, had discovered its target. Without a single disturbance, it began to move. Its giant tail gently flicked, pushing its massive body closer. No sound, no ripples, only the cold waiting of death. If the wildebeest was left undisturbed, it could drink 8 liters at a time. As its confidence grew, it failed to notice what was lurking beneath the surface. When the distance was only a few meters, suddenly, boom, the water exploded. The crocodile shot up like a steel spear, its huge jaws closing tightly around the prey's neck. The sound of bones cracking echoed dryly in the wild. The prey struggled in panic, its legs thrashing wildly against the water, creating rolling waves, but all efforts were in vain. The crocodile's steel jaws held the prey like a deadly pincer. In just a few seconds, the monster dragged the prey into the deep water, drowning it to its death. The herd was bewildered. Some had never seen a crocodile before. Even as the horror unfolded, there was great confusion about what was happening. It may take a while for a single crocodile to subdue its victim, but the crocodiles cooperated. They worked together. The death roll tore the prey into bite-sized pieces. The foam bubbled up, then dissipated. The water quickly returned to its calm, as if the bloody hunt had never taken place. The sun hung low in the red sky, signaling the arrival of the dry season. The river flowed furiously, like a natural boundary between life and death. Herds of antelope, zebra, and buffalo jostled on the banks, rushing into the murky water, trying to cross to find new, more fertile lands. The sound of water lapping, the sound of hooves stomping, and the panting blended into a chaotic symphony of a harsh migration. But hidden deep under the water, silent predators were waiting. The crocodiles, known as solitary hunters, now displayed a terrifying coordination. They did not rush forward like aggressive predators, but quietly occupied strategic positions. One group crawled close to the surface, acting as a blocker for the herd. Another group surrounded the flanks, forming a pincer movement ready to strike. When the first animals reached the deep water, the ambush began. From the dark water, giant figures leaped up like deadly spears. Sharp teeth bit into the legs and hips of the unfortunate prey. A crocodile over 3 meters long grabbed a wildebeest, dragging it down into the whirlpool. Another wrapped its body around a zebra, spinning in a death roll, a deadly spin that crushed bones, turning the prey into an underwater feast. The remaining animals panicked, pushing and trampling each other to escape. But it was this panic that trapped them between the wide open jaws. In an instant, the river, already red with silt, became even more stained with blood. The prey's carcasses gradually disappeared under the water, leaving only spreading ripples as the last traces of the brutal hunt. The victorious crocodiles drifted silently with the current, waiting for the next ones to dare to step into their deadly kingdom. How creatures evolved to survive in the jungle, in harsh cave environments. Dwarf crocodiles live by the rule of few, snacking on frogs, fish, crustaceans, and insects. They adapt their diet to what is in season. What will it be today? Catfish are lightning fast. The crocodile knows chasing them will be futile, so it opts for Plan B, sitting and waiting for the fish to come. It can hold its breath for over 4 hours thanks to a flap of skin in its throat that closes off its windpipe so it doesn't drown. Sensory pits around its jaw and along its sides help it detect small changes in water pressure, allowing it to sense the movement of its prey. What the catfish thinks is a sunken log is actually a killer in disguise. The crocodile can't swallow underwater. It has to come to the surface to eat. Its highly acidic stomach does the rest, breaking down flesh, scales, and bones. Nothing goes to waste. The freshwater crocodile, this smaller, slender cousin of the salty, might not look dangerous, but don't be fooled. This croc has speed and power, but patience is its true virtue. It favors the sit-and-wait method of hunting. It allows its prey to come within range, moving with speed, only when required. From above, fruit bats, otherwise known as flying foxes, these shady dealers prefer to do most of air business at night. As the sun climbs higher in the sky, they compete for shade. They're all at risk from the same danger: dehydration. They need water. They collect water by swooping low onto the surface, drenching their fur, so they can lick off the moisture when they return to the roost. Lurking below, a crocodile waits after a full day in the sun. It's charged up and hungry. This bat knows the croc is on the hunt, but desperate with thirst, it takes the risk. Then the opportunity came. A careless bat flew lower than the others, its wings almost touching the surface of the lake. In the blink of an eye, the water suddenly erupted, and the crocodile's jaws snapped shut like a steel trap, producing a chilling sound. Droplets splashed in all directions, and the remaining bats frantically flapped their wings, scattering in panic. The water soon returned to its original calm, with only widening ripples lingering on the surface. With these hunting tactics, crocodiles have demonstrated remarkable adaptability and efficiency as apex predators. The combination of strength, speed, and strategy has allowed them to survive and dominate their habitats for millions of years. Thank you for joining us on Wild Animals Explore today. If you enjoyed this glimpse into the wild, don't forget to hit like, subscribe to our channel, and turn on notifications so you won't miss our next adventure. See you soon as we explore more fascinating corners of the natural world.